Hi everyone, welcome back to Little Books Great Stories. Today we're going to talk about how to write a historical fiction essay. A historical fiction essay is like a story set in a certain time period. You can't change the timeline or the time period, but you can always create your own characters, the setting, the plot, the scenarios, and you can even create an alternate world or an alternate solution to a problem that existed in that time period. And the best part is that you can use your imagination and literary skills to create a beautiful story. Alright, so let's move on and I will take you through the process of writing a historical fiction essay.
Come on!
Number 1. Choose a time period you are interested in. Of course, since this is a historical fiction essay, you need to select a time period. Make sure to choose one that you are interested in and you know a lot about. For my essay, I chose the Holocaust because I have read quite a few books set in that time and I know a bit about it. Number 2. Choose a setting and place for your story. The events in a time period can be spread around the world, just like the Holocaust not only took place in Germany, but many other European countries. If you don't want to, you don't have to choose just one country or place. Your story can be set in many places and include the perspectives of many people, which is a really good idea. But for those of you who may not want to do that, just one place is fine. My essay was set in Nazi Germany. Step 3. Brainstorm for a story and plot. You need to think about a story that connects with the time period. Come up with the plot and characters. If you need help thinking of a story, then go step by step, build the story. Think of what could happen first, then what can happen after that, so on. Number 4. Include the perspectives of different people. This part is optional. You can include perspectives of different people to make the story better, but you don't need to. If you're writing an essay that is set in more than one place, it would be easier to include different perspectives because one person could be living in one place while the other will be in the other place, and they could both have different viewpoints on the same thing. You can include that in your essay. In my essay, I did briefly include the perspectives of others, but it was mostly my main character.
Come on, dude.
Number 5. Create a structure. You need to have a structure for the essay. I would suggest you first write the introduction, which is basically introducing the characters, the setting, and the time period. And make it interesting and try to hook the reader's attention. After that, you can make the next paragraph, the next, and how many ever you want. But make sure you go into detail and put the story together. Since this is a historical fiction essay, it has more characteristics of a short story than like an information article or other essays. So you don't really need to make a separate paragraph to summarize all the events. Number 6. Include dialogue. Now, once you have brainstormed, you can begin writing your essay. Make sure you include dialogue. It's a big element. And if you are writing a story set in a different place, you may want to include some lines in the dialogue which are set in that place's language. Like in my essay, I wrote 1 or 2 lines in German since it was set in Germany. But keep in mind, the whole story is not dialogue, so don't write too much. It happens sometimes to me as well. There are times at which I keep the dialogue going on and on and on and it won't ever finish. That won't sound good at all. Step 7. Revise and edit. Once you're finished writing the essay, you can reread, revise, edit, and do anything to make it better. If you're happy with your work, then you're done. And if you all want an example of what a historical fiction essay would look like, go ahead and watch my next video in which I will be reading a historical fiction essay that I wrote. Okay, so now that you know how to write a historical fiction essay, get your facts right, use your imagination, be creative, and enjoy the writing. Thank you and have a great day.